Hey Crafty Peeps, let's get into some fall crafts. This video is inspired by this pumpkin paper that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I loved the green and the buffalo check in it. And then I'm using this sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take it all apart and pull out the little staples. And then I'm just going to trace these pieces onto the paper. Now I did number them just in case they got separated and I got confused, so there's a little tip for you because a couple pieces do look similar. And so now I'm just going to make a pattern. I decide to put the busier paper with the pumpkins on it on the top and the bottom. Now, when you're tracing this, make sure you flip it over and see what the pattern is going to look like, because you don't want to have like upside down pumpkins. So I kind of flip it over and I put my piece where I think it's going to look good. And then I will trace around that and cut it out. And I will do that for all three, all five of the pieces there. And then on the top piece, it has a little piece of metal, like a little metal saying, as you see there, that autumn. So I'm just going to pop that off, and I'm going to use it as the template because I do like the brown stem, and I do leave that. So I'll go ahead and just pop that off and trace it, and then I'm going to just trace out all my pieces and cut them out, and then I will Mod Podge them onto the sign.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your...
And I'm going to flip over all the pieces, and then I will put my own little twine ribbon on the back to put it back together, just like the sign was the way it came. I just liked the little twine I use better. You can use ribbon, whatever you like. You see the buffalo check ribbon there, that would be really cute too. And so I'll go ahead and just hot glue that down.
Eyes, girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind, but I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love...
I picked up this word sign gather from Joann's. It was on sale for 49 cents, and then I just painted it white. I just got this glue. I really like it. It's called Barely Art. I'll link it down below, but it has a super fine tip, so it's really good for small spaces like this. I was sick of my glue being everywhere, and so I really like it. Once I glue that down, I will just glue on my little buffalo check simple ribbon there, and this project's done. Just think it's so beautiful, and I think it looks high-end. You'll have to let me know what you think down in the comments.
Love you, wanna see you smile. Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget.
I like to make double-sided seasonal signs, so I took this one from St. Patrick's Day, and I'm going to flip it over and make this on the other side. And then I just need to sand the glitter off so that I can put this calendar piece down. This Ladybug vacuum is literally the best thing I have, especially with glitter. It just gets it right off of my surface. Okay, so I'm just going to draw around where I want to cut my calendar piece. Now this calendar is something I purchased last year. It is the same designer that did the calendars last year. This was just another calendar she made and sold on her Etsy site. I believe she sells the print, so I will link her Etsy below, and hopefully you can find something similar. But there are ones out this year for 2021 that also have similar pages on it. What I loved is that it was this green, just like that paper, I used in the last project, and so it just went perfectly. Now, as you see, I just glued that down, and then I'm going to sand around the whole thing, and that just gives it a nice finished edge. I highly recommend sanding anytime you have paper. Okay, I'm going to take this little plaque sign from Dollar Tree. Obviously, I had leftover from May. I think it was the Day of the Dead, but these come out every season, so they're always there. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break 3 sides of it off. And what I'm doing is I'm making a little stand for the sign. Now, originally, like I said, I was going to make this just a double-sided sign that I could use for both St. Patrick's Day and fall, but this project evolved, and I decided to make a stand, and so basically I will not be using that sign anymore for St. Patrick's Day, so that just means I get to make more crafts next year. So I'm just going to take that piece and I'm going to cover it with some of this buffalo check paper that I do believe I got at Hobby Lobby too. I'm just scoring it right where it's going to bend, and then I will glue it down. And then what I forget is that I did have to put glue back in that little crevice there for it to stand up. So you'll see me add a little glue there here in a second. And then I did lose a little footage here. My camera shut off, but basically I just glue this onto the sign here. See, I think you get to see that I just glue the big piece onto this little stand. And I just have to cut off the excess paper here. I measured it big on purpose because I didn't know when I bent it how much it would like kind of shrink up. Again, I'm going to sand around all of the edges. Then I decide my sign is just a little blah, so I go around the edges with just my black chalk ink, and I just kind of distress it a little bit and just gives it like a little bit more of a border.
All your sorrows, let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dance until it feels alright, all night.
Okay, so now I'm taking 3 of these mini velvet pumpkins from Dollar Tree, and I just sit them there on the sign. I just think that looks so cute. And I just added a little buffalo check bow up in the corner, and this project's complete. I do love when I have a freestanding sign because there's only so many you can hang up. So super, super love the way this one turned out. For this project, I'm just making over this little sign that I picked up at Dollar General, and I know that Dollar Tree carries similar signs. And then I just had kind of a raised little piece here that I'll pop off. And I'm taking some of that green paper that I used in the first project and adding that down to the sign. So you'll see up in the top right part of the screen those little pumpkin stickers. I did purchase those at Hobby Lobby, and I thought they matched the paper that I bought there perfectly, and maybe it's even by the same designer. But anyhow, those stickers are $4.99 regularly. They were 50% off, so for $2.50 I thought those were some super cute stickers. And then at the other part, the wood shapes, I bought those at the Target Dollar Spot last year, and they're just little adhesive wood shapes, and I love that they are, there's wood, white, and orange. They're perfect. I love them. So I'm just going to fit these little stickers in. I kind of play around because I'm not sure how many I want in there, which ones I want, so go watch me play around with it. But that's it. That's the project. I like the simplicity of it. I didn't feel like it needed a bow or anything like that. And it's just going to add a cute little element to my vignette.
About the good vibes, all about the good vibes.
I also wanted to let you know that I am over on Instagram. You can find me there. My name is $__mom. And I share how I decorate, I share fun deals, my hauls, everything over there, as well as pictures of all my projects. And so it's a fun place to be. So I hope you'll join me over there.
I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax. All your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're.
When I purchased this sign from Dollar Tree, I knew I was going to pop the back off and change it. And so, like I said, I just popped this back off. It did not come off easily. The staples were in there so tight. So as you see, I kind of had to rip it off, and this is what happened. But that's not a big deal because I just took a piece of cardboard, as you see here, and I just cut it out the same size. And then I'm going to use that cute pumpkin paper, and I'm going to glue it onto this piece of cardboard. And then I just glue it to the back, and that's it. And it just adds such a cute element, again, to this vignette.
All about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax. All your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good.
One of my sweet viewers sent me this little house here, or excuse me, not a house, lantern from Dollar Tree. I think it's from Dollar Tree, and it's so cute. So I am just going to pop the light out. I'm not going to use it for this project. And I'm just going to take some of this really pretty, it's like a, I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of soft. I don't know what leaf it is, but I just thought that pretty green is going to be really nice to add to this. I just add 3 little pieces inside my lantern, and then I'm just going to cut out a little piece of cardboard again in the shape of that circle, and this is just going to close up that bottom. Once I do that, I'm going to take 2 of the little velvet pumpkins from Dollar Tree, and so I used 3 in the other project, and I'm using 2 in this one, so for $1 I got to use it in 2 different projects. And then because I'm just going to tape this on. And then because the little pumpkins are just like stuffed, I can just squeeze them through the little window here of the lantern. And makes them super easy to just kind of play around with inside there. And then I'll add the little buffalo check ribbon to the top, and then this project's complete. I love, love, love how this looks. I don't feel like the picture does it justice. It's just super cute. And again, another cute element for this vignette. Dollar Tree is carrying these ceramic pumpkins this year, and I'm just going to color the leaves here with this celery green from Waverly and a little hazelnut at the top, and that's it. And it matches, again, the vignette perfectly, and I just love how this all turned out. Everything coordinates. Do you love having a coordinated area that just has, all the projects of the cohesive together? I love that. And so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are wanting more fall DIYs, don't you worry, because I have a lot more coming up. All right, until next time, happy crafting.